Nurse Teresa Bowick got the shock of her life Friday when she opened the trailers for her community bicycle program.
It was filled from here all the way to the back with bicycles.
More than 150 bikes and baby carriages stolen from these security trailers in Conkey Park. Thieves used blowtorches to break the locks.
It was tears, but it wasn't tears for Conkey cruisers and the loss of bikes. It was tears for my community because I love Rochester, and I kept thinking to myself, what would lead a person to this?
Bowick will host a bicycle drive next month and keep the Conkey Cruiser tradition alive with a summer kickoff on July 13th.
For everything they took a little piece, but they didn't take the passion.
Natasha Alford, News 8.
Days after flash flooding, cleanup crews can be spotted throughout the village of Warsaw. Parts of this cemetery were destroyed thanks to the heavy rains. And for residents down the road, unfortunately, it's the same story.
I think we were just in shock, weren't we? It was just like, this has never, ever happened. And we've lived in town our entire lives, but this has just never happened.
Powerful rushing water came crashing into Tina and Joe Krall's lawn on Linwood Avenue in Warsaw.
We put the truck across sideways in the road in our driveway and put a couple planks on it just to divert the water from going into the garage. That's how high it was.
The village of Warsaw went into a state of emergency over the weekend. Although it's been lifted, cleanup is far from over.
Water, the line is right here.
Lisa McKenzie lives on Oak Street. The heavy rains flooded her basement.
The water was probably up to my mid-thigh, and I'm only 5'2". So they came and they pumped me out.
The Red Cross announced free cleanup kits are available for affected residents at the Wyoming County Health Department.
They've got mops, they've got buckets, they've got bleach, any type of thing you'd need to sanitize your area.
With the sun shining and temps warming up, residents say there's only one thing left to do.
We're trying to get the troops together for Saturday to come down and help us. And it's just cleanup time. That's all you got to do.
This is Carly Levine. She only wishes you could meet her mom, Sally, too.
My mom died in 1990 after 5 years of having ALS.
And if you know anything about amyotrophic lateral sclerosis or Lou Gehrig's disease, you know that the fatal neuromuscular disease can rip through the very fabric of a family.
ALS takes a lot of things from people, and it took her voice, it took her whole physical beings. I like to think of her as the hub of the wheel of our family, and we were all the spokes.
Fitting, perhaps, that this 42-year-old is about to ride her bike from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine. She's cycling for Sally.
I've been training actually for over a year now.
Carly's journey in honor of her mom starts Sunday. It's a 3,600-mile bike ride over 45 days.
I think it's just a matter of settling into the groove of riding every day and getting used to the mileage.
Carly's ride, coined Cycling for Sally, is raising money for the ALS clinic at the University of Rochester Medical Center.
The ALS clinic serves the whole community and has a direct impact for people's lives in the here and now.
Levine started her fundraising efforts several months ago and has already raised $12,000, but she admits the Ice Bucket Challenge is helping. She saw a bump several weeks ago.
So we've literally had over 30 new donors. We've even had 2 people who don't even know me give money, which is really exciting.
Indeed, the challenge has certainly helped Carly's cause, but her mom is the real heart of her story and the reason for her ride. In Rochester, Allie Toohey, News 8.
There will be lawsuits. There will be lawsuits brought by photographers